Hello. So today I want to do a relatively quick and easy warm-up that you can do if you only have a little bit of time but want to help yourself feel a little bit more relaxed, perhaps even a little bit more energized afterward. So before we get started, you're going to need to be in front of a couch where you can prop your legs up, or you could have a chair nearby. I'm going to be using this little block here for myself. So if you need to pause, you can go and place yourself nearby, do so, and I'll be here whenever you get back. Otherwise, here we go. So the first thing I want to start with is something called gurning. So gurning is stretching and contracting the muscles of the face. Just start anyway. So whenever you're ready. Moving the muscles of the face. And then taking it into your mouth. Maybe it feels like a yawn. But now that I suggested it, it definitely does. And now I'm going to take this into a full body gurn. Just free flowing, stretching, contracting the muscles of my body. In whatever way would feel good. And then take this gurn onto the floor nearby where you're going to be laying down, and then pull yourself right into a ball for a scrunch. So your knees are towards your chest, your head towards your knees, tightening, 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 tightening. And then whenever you're ready, letting go. And then I'm gonna stretch. Stretching my muscles as much as I can, and stick your tongue out of your mouth as well. While you're stretching, letting that go. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of a shake. Shaking my arms, my legs. I could do this really gently, or I could do this pretty vigorously, whatever you like. And then letting that go. And then go ahead and move to your couch or your chair. You're placing your calves on this surface so that now your lower back is pretty flush with the floor. And you can place your hands wherever you'd be comfortable, on your belly or ribs. And then once you're here, you're just going to start moving your head side to side. Initially, we're doing this movement following, noticing what feels good as you're doing this movement. Maybe there's something in your neck that feels good. And then noticing where elsewhere in your body do you feel that, yeah, this is nice. And now you're going to continue the movement, but your focus is on what am I seeing as I turn my head. And realizing that I'm focusing away from the mic, so I'm going to say that again. Your focus now as you're turning your head is what am I seeing as I'm turning my head. And I'm just continuing to check in to make sure that I am in deep breathing. Perhaps adding some very fluffy sound to your exhale, a light sigh. And then letting that go. And then while you're resting here, just begin to notice what's coming to you easily in this moment. So this is the first moment of this exercise where we're not really actively doing anything. So when I'm not trying to do anything in particular, what do I notice? And of course, you're hearing my voice. And other sounds in your environment. And you're also seeing details in your environment. You don't need to look at the screen in this moment, in other words. And as you're seeing, can you just notice details like what textures am I noticing? What colors, shapes? And then noticing tactile sensations. So that could be the feeling of your hands against your body, or maybe they're resting on the floor. I'm really enjoying the feeling of my lower back making such contact, so much contact with the floor. And I can also notice things like temperature. When my window's open, so I'm hearing birds chirping outside. And now bring your attention to your right foot. Just noticing what's already there. And then your right ankle, your lower right leg, the calf and shin, your right knee, your right thigh, and the right hip, and then your left foot, your left ankle, your lower left leg, the calf and shin, your left knee, left thigh, left hip, and then your right hand, your right wrist, your right forearm, elbow, upper arm, and shoulder. And then your left hand, your left wrist, your left forearm, your left elbow, your upper left arm, and then your left shoulder. And then both shoulders into the back of your neck and your head, your forehead, the space around your eyes, cheeks, your lips, your jaw, the bone and the muscles, your teeth, your gums, your tongue, the roof of your mouth, and your throat. And then your whole neck, your ribs, the front of your ribs, the back, the sides, your belly, your back, lower back, and then the back of your pelvis, the base of your pelvis, and the front of your pelvis, the inside front of your pelvis, just a couple of inches below your belly button. Someone just sped away outside, so you might have heard some interference. I'm going to say that again, the inside of my pelvis, just a couple of inches below my belly button. This is really the center of my body. And many cultures believe it's the center of our being. So feeling, sensing into that center. And then sensing your whole spine. The top of your spine is in between your ears, at the back of your head, the base of the spine. It's just an inch above your perineum, that bridge between your anus and your genitals. So sensing the whole spine. And so now you have more or less a whole body awareness. Your whole front body, your whole back body, your whole right side, whole left side, the top of your head, the soles of your feet. And once again, we're just going to move that head side to side. First, noticing what feels good about this movement. And then if your eyes were closed, opening your eyes, noticing the room. And what is it to take in the room while also feeling from your center, your lowest part of your belly, inside your pelvis? And then give yourself one more big stretch. Whatever version of a stretch would feel good. You could do a little gurn, a little bit of a yawn while you're here. Stick your tongue out if you're going to yawn. Letting that go. Give yourself an image of your body in this shape, in this room, in this moment. So imaging yourself lying on the floor or in whatever position you're in. And image yourself with a smile on your face, just an easy, peaceful smile. And then give yourself that same smile. You might notice that there are some subtle changes in sensation as you're smiling. And then image this mind's eye version of yourself very gently, very easily coming to a seated position. You're just seeing it right now. You're not actually moving. I'm seeing myself pull my knees toward my chest and rolling over onto my side. And then coming to a seated position. And then once I'm seated, I'm orienting, taking in my space. And as I was imaging that and describing that, I feel my legs in particular beginning to tingle. They're ready to go to do that movement. So I'm going to actually follow that. And so I'm going to start by, like I imaged, bringing my knees toward my chest. I'm going to do a little bit of a rocking side to side here for a moment. And then rolling onto my side into fetal position. And then pushing myself back up to a seated position. Orienting as I get back to this upright position. There might be a yawn or some kind of stretch that would feel good in this moment. Moving my neck again feels really nice. All right, and that's our session. Enjoy the rest of your day.